Hello, and welcome to County Perspective, the show that focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the community that you live in. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa, and thank you for joining us. It's been a busy time of year throughout the county. Let's get into some news from our county government. County Executive Jan Gardner launched the first initiative of Livable Frederick this month when she kicked off the Sugarloaf Treasured Landscape Area Plan. At the kickoff celebration, the county executive said she wants to preserve the area surrounding Sugarloaf Mountain to keep its vibrant beauty and preserve its rich history. Sugarloaf Mountain is a registered national landmark that was first mapped by a Swiss explorer more than 300 years ago. To guide the development of the Sugarloaf Small Area Plan, a stakeholders advisory group has been formed. The group includes representatives from Stronghold Inc., which is the nonprofit group that currently owns Sugarloaf Mountain. The advisory group also includes nearby landowners, members of the Frederick County Sustainability Commission, the Maryland Department of Natural Resources, and more.
The area around the mountain has certainly been under pressure for development. In recent years, community members and area residents have turned out to oppose several proposals, including a proposed gun range and a wedding venue. They argued that new uses should be the right size and the right scale for this special place. We all value the history and the unique environmental resources of Sugarloaf and the surrounding area. We want to make sure they are protected for the future. That is why I chose a treasured landscape plan for the Sugarloaf area as the first small area plan that we will create together as a community.
Residents are invited to review the material and provide feedback at a community meeting on Thursday, February 27th at 6:30 p.m. in the Urbana High School cafeteria. County Executive Jan Gardner shared some more good news in regards to preserving Frederick County's rich history and environment. During her public information briefing on Friday, February 14th, Executive Gardner unveiled two initiatives that will protect Frederick County's forests, environmental resources, and historic cultural assets. She has submitted a bill to strengthen the county's Forest Resource Ordinance. It will require that an acre of forest be planted for every acre of forest cleared for new development. New trees could be replanted within the new development, or plantings could occur off-site. The county used to require a 1-to-1 ratio for forest replacement. During that time, instead of losing forest cover, the county gained 10 acres of forest. But that changed when the minimum requirements were weakened in 2011. As a result, from 2012 to 2019, Frederick County saw a net loss of about 480 acres of forest. Executive Gardner's proposal focuses on new developments, not individual homeowners. Active farms are exempt from the requirement. The second proposal is an update to the county zoning laws. The goal is to protect sensitive environmental areas and historic assets before a property is rezoned. These resources would have to be identified, along with ways to avoid or minimize any impact on these resources before rezoning the properties. Both bills will be considered by the County Council in the coming weeks. Dignitaries and future county leaders gathered at Winchester Hall on Friday, February 14th for Government Day, a part of the Leadership Frederick County program. Members of the leadership class had the chance to hear from County Executive Jan Gardner, County Council President MC Keegan-Ayer, Council Member Kai Hagan, and Rick Weldon, who was President and CEO of the Frederick Chamber of Commerce, which sponsors Leadership Frederick County. Local leaders spoke about their roles and then answered questions from the class. Government Day is designed to help community members understand how local government works. It is one of 9 days in the Leadership Frederick County program that focuses on various aspects of life in our county. Participants also learn about business, nonprofit organizations, education, healthcare, economic development, public safety, and more.
I really always enjoy speaking to a group of people who are really interested in what we're doing in county government and how all the pieces in our community fit together. A lot of the graduates of Leadership Frederick have become more involved in the community. Some of them are employed in county government or city government. People know a lot more about the community they live in They have more ideas and ways to engage. And because they know more, they can provide leadership on more. So I really think that this program does help to develop the leaders of the future.
Several departments and organizations within Frederick County government have numerous forms of assistance programs that are offered to any individuals who choose to participate. One such group is known as the Local Care Team. As a branch of the Office of Children and Families, the Local Care Team assists with specific child and/or parent needs in order to keep balance in the family. Let's take a closer look at this helpful and important group.
Dear Local Care Team, I am so grateful for your support and assistance.
The continuing support of organizations such as yours make it possible for families like ours to recover from crisis.
As a subcommittee of the Local Management Board, the Frederick County Local Care Team is committed to meeting with families in Frederick County to provide them with the education, access, and resources needed to connect their children with mental and behavioral health supports.
The LCT has a myriad of resources and supports that I've never seen on any other agency with whom I've worked.
We can problem solve and brainstorm and connect them to what their identified needs are, whether that's child care, whether that's technical assistance, whether they need additional resources within the community as far as therapeutic help or mental health needs, things like that.
The benefit of the Local Care Team is it really is a one-stop shop as far as addressing some of the issues, the challenges, perhaps some of the trauma that the child and family has been receiving or has received. We have about 15 organizations and community-based partners around the table that addresses the issues going on and provides possible solutions, keeping the family intact in mind. The ultimate goal is to keep that family safe and stable.
The past 2 years have held many challenges for our small family. After surviving the heartbreaking reality of domestic abuse of one of my children, we realized our battle had just begun. The effects of the incident, combined with pre-existing mental health conditions and financial instability, had become a prominent influence in our daily living situation. Through the dedicated assistance of several local agencies, our family has finally initiated the healing process. The commitment offered by your organization grants the opportunity to open doors toward building new lives for people like us.
Clearly, we are a trauma-informed and a trauma-knowledgeable group of professionals, and we understand about adverse childhood experiences, and we understand how those actual adverse experiences in childhood impact brain architecture and brain functioning. And so we are very cognizant that our students who have experienced those need a different kind of treatment. And so we often focus on that and ensuring that they get connected with the right sorts of providers.
I am so grateful for your support and assistance in finding help for my 16-year-old granddaughter. She has been with us for several years. After being removed from her mother by DSS, she had been neglected and suffered emotional and physical abuse. We had her in therapy for depression, but she wasn't opening up. Having behavior issues and failing in her classes, I heard about your team when I expressed feeling hopeless. I was so surprised to be introduced to so many resource people. We talked about the problems she has had in school and at home. The Local Care Team discussed available resources. We were connected with a navigator who made the referrals and to coordinated follow-up. We were connected with family preservation through Waystation and EMDR with Epona Heart. The therapist, Mary Komaniski, used the equine therapy in conjunction with EMDR to treat trauma PTSD. I am so grateful to the LCT for giving us and my granddaughter hope.
And they leave very grateful with a lot of resources in hand, very equipped and empowered with those resources so they can help their family and themselves.
We provide families and students hope. We provide them with services and connections to agencies that are going to support their entire family.
Our primary goal is to ensure that all children in Frederick County have the opportunity to thrive. Please reach out to us. We are here to help.
Be sure to stick around. We have plenty more coming up on County Perspective. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. In a moment, we'll head over to the Health Department to learn about the county's Developmental Center. But before we do that, let's find out who this episode's featured pet is.
While Canelo waits for his forever family, he's been staying with a foster family. Canelo is doing wonderfully in that home and gets along well with the family's female pit mix. He is house trained and crate trained. He knows sit, down, stay, come, and go to bed. Canelo loves to play fetch, always wants to cuddle, and is eager to please.
The Frederick County Developmental Center provides specialized health and education-related services that positively impact children, their families, and eligible adults in their daily lives. To find out how they achieve all of this, let's head over to the Health Department on Montague Lane.
Hi, I'm Steve Buckley, Director of the Frederick County Developmental Center. Welcome to Public Health Matters. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the programs we have to offer here at the Frederick County Developmental Center, which is housed at 350 Montague Lane in Frederick, Maryland, inside the Health Department. We have 4 unique programs: the Infant and Toddler Program, school-based occupational therapy and physical therapy services, audiology, and dental. The Infant and Toddler Program provides early intervention services to children with developmental disabilities birth to 3 years of age and their family, with an option, if found eligible, to remain on an extended Individualized Family Service Plan, or an IFSP, until the start of the school year following their 4th birthday. The program typically receives referrals from hospitals, pediatricians, and parents who may suspect a child is in need of early intervention services. Once we receive a referral, an assessment is then completed to determine eligibility. Our services are provided in a child's natural learning environment in collaboration with the child's family using a coaching model, and there's no charge to families for these services. If you have any concerns regarding your child's development and you'd like to make a referral to the Infant and Toddler Program, you can call 301-600-1612. The school-based program provides occupational and physical therapy services to eligible Frederick County Public School students ages 3 to 21 who receive special education services under the federal mandate of IDEA, or Individual Disabilities Education Act. Our program is unique in that Frederick County is the only county in the state of Maryland that school-based therapists are hired by the county to provide school-based services in the public school system. Our therapists work in an educational model, and school-based services are provided when the identified needs are directly related to an educational performance. Services are provided to and on behalf of students. If you feel like your child may benefit from school-based occupational therapy or physical therapy services, talk to your teacher about an appropriate referral. Our audio program receives referrals from the infant and toddlers population, Frederick County Public Schools, and can provide audio screenings for adults with developmental disabilities. Our goal is to identify children who have a permanent hearing status that affects children's speech and language skills. If you'd like to gather more information about our audio program, please call 301-600-1612. The dental program provides pediatric dental care services to children up to 18 years of age who have medical assistance or no insurance at all. For individuals who do not have insurance, fees will be determined by proof of income and family size. The dental clinic staffs dentists, dental hygienists, dental assistants, and administrative support staff. Services include emergency care, examinations, cleanings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, sealants, fillings, uncomplicated extractions, and oral health education. The program also has an outreach program that is grant funded and available to Hillcrest Elementary, Waverly Elementary, and Monocacy Elementary to provide fluoride varnish and link families to a dental home who may not have one. The ultimate goal of the program is to link families up with a dental home, whether that be a private provider or here at the Developmental Center. We also provide dental outreach to Frederick County Public Schools upon request. If you'd like more information about the dental program, please call 301-600-1041. For more information about the services the Developmental Center provides, check us out online or like the Health Department on Facebook or follow the Health Department on Twitter.
Do you want to learn a new skill, stay active, or do something creative? Well, take a look at this because several Frederick County divisions are offering lots of events, programs, and promotions throughout the area. To find more events and programs, or for more information, log on to the county's webpage, frederickcountymd.gov. And now at the end of our show, we like to mention a few recent events, along with things our viewers should keep an eye out for in the upcoming weeks. Frederick County government is looking for election judges for the 2020 presidential primary election that starts on April 28th. Judges are needed for the positions of chief judge, check-in judge, ballot issuing judge, voting unit judge, and provisional judge. To qualify to be an election judge for Frederick County, you must be at least 16 years of age, be a registered voter or pre-registered voter, an American citizen, and you must be able to speak and write in English. All judges will receive paid training. Training ends during the first week of April, so send in your applications as soon as possible. Chief election judges are paid $225, and all other election judges are paid $175. If you would like to apply to become an election judge, or if you would like more information, visit frederickcountymd.gov/election. Over the past few years, Frederick County has seen reoccurring instances of severe weather. From the blizzard of 2016, the record-breaking rainstorm on May of 2018, and this February, when a tornado touched down in the Monrovia area, with some areas of Frederick seeing snow later that day. You can keep yourself and your family ahead of the storm or any emergency by signing up to receive emergency and inclement weather alerts straight to your mobile phone. Signing up is free and only takes a few minutes. The alert notifications will keep you up to date. To sign up, visit frederickcountymd.gov/alert. That's it for this episode of County Perspective, but don't forget to follow Frederick County on social media in order to keep up to date on important news and events. We'll see you next time for a fresh look from a county perspective.